always wonder why they say you should only think positive. Why should you not have the negative thoughts? So there was this, if you notice that water plays a big part in most cultures. So they use water for baptism. In fact, in the olden days, to be baptized, they would take you to the river and actually dunk you under the water. And then in Hinduism, you wash away your sins.
No, Punyajanam also.
Punyajanam, we put it. Also the Kalasham, when you do and then they do the Proshampanal, yeah. So we've known for some time, in India at least, ancient India, that water has certain powers. But we didn't know what it meant, right? And most people, in order to believe anything, when you always take the tirtham, my daughter will let it slide down there, right? She won't drink it, especially if it's in India, we don't drink the water, we don't drink the tirtham. Here she might do it. But what is this whole idea of partaking in the water or trying to influence water? Why are we doing it? What is the power that water has? Well, for one, it is one of the Panchatattvam, and it's a very important ingredient. And recently, a Japanese scientist, I think his name is Emoto, he conducted some experiments with water crystals. So, freezing water crystals. Taking water crystals from mountain regions, fresh water, and taking water crystals from collected polluted water and comparing the designs that they made. He even did an experiment with like 1400 people where they were given water and asked to express gratitude to the water. Then those crystals were frozen and they were analyzed. And there was another group that was asked to curse the water, and those crystals were analyzed. The gratitude crystals are in perfect, beautiful snowflake-like formations. And the other one is all malformed. There's no particular formation. So water crystals take on, the result from that is, take on your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions.
Acts like a conductor?
Something like that. If you think about your whole body, how much? 70%? 70% water. Right. So, a thought has vibration. Okay. So, even a thought which you cannot control, nobody can control thoughts, it is affecting your whole body. Can you imagine the effect of vibration, of throat vibration? Actually saying, I'm a loser, my life sucks, nothing works for me, things are better than me. Cursing, abusing, using evil language, what effect is it having on the body? And that's when I understood why we have to be positive. You cannot give any room for negative thoughts. Because it isn't just this lifetime. What you accumulate in this lifetime will be passed through your subtle body into the next lifetime. And similarly, you've come into this life with the impressions of all those lifetimes. Now, you don't know what has happened then. You only have a chance now to make things right. And if you look around you and look at this whole world, they're all so angry. Everybody seems to be so angry, so resentful at what is happening in their lives. you can imagine what the quality of their thoughts are. Don't you see? So much cancer on the rise. So much heart disease on the rise. Why would you get disease if there was perfect harmony in your body? There would be no disease if your entire body and mind was in perfect harmony. Because disease is manifestation. All of this disease, cancer, is body chemistry. Heart disease is body chemistry. How your body is synthesizing the food you take in, the vibrations that are coming, the influences from outside. We're very much aware of all the other things, Everyone's talking about nutrition and, keeping your body healthy and exercising and doing all of this. But the effect, the subtle effect of your mind on everything is so much more important. If you are happy, nothing can affect you. I'm not saying that no disease will ever come, but look at Ramana Maharishi's face on his last days. There's some beautiful pictures. Tejas on his face. Tejas on his face, just shining. Complete disconnect with the body. Still giving out all those positive thoughts. His body has taken on the pain of all that's around him, but he is unaffected by it. When you take life into a body, you don't know. I always believe that there are two kinds of karma. You have the karma that comes from your own subtle energy, that is your own source, your own self, that melds with the physical body. And you have the physical body that has its own karma. Depends on the family that you take birth in. So you'll always, I'm not saying that positive thoughts will make you completely disease-free. If there is something overriding, that may be something you have to go through, which is to say that if the karma has started to play out already before the awakening and the realization, it will go through. Then you're caught in the middle of it. But positivity prevents anything in the future from happening. The minute you're able to change the quality of your thoughts, somehow your health improves. Now, I don't know if it's an accident of destiny or just a coincidence, but in the 7 years, 7 or 10 years that I've been doing this, I have not had one hospital visit. But prior to that, I had 4 hospital visits. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I feel much more in control of my own health. That in the morning when I wake up, with a feeling of dread or thing, I know that in a day or two, some disease is going to manifest. Some cold is going to come, some stomach pain, some knee pain, some pain in the body is going to come. And it inevitably does. And now I can even see it in my children. I can see she's in a very bad place. I think she's better be careful, otherwise things are going to happen. If you are not happy, if the mind is not at rest, something happens within the body. And vibrations cause stress to accumulate in all your chakras. And based on your bodily karma, you will accumulate the stress in your place. So some people have affinity for lung problems, chest infections. So then it's Vishuddha chakra. Some people have coronary heart disease, and it's Anahata chakra. Some people have digestive problems, and it's Manipura chakra. Swadhisthana, if you have problems with, uterine problems, reproductive, that kind of thing. Each one of us is holding our stress in different places. And it manifests in disease differently. So while I don't have to fear getting cancer, I have to fear getting coronary heart disease. I have to keep that part of it clean. It's a very subtle force that keeps your body in complete harmony. The surgeon cuts and removes some body part, something, repairs something. But there is a force within you that does the actual healing. That force is a very powerful force within you, and you are not aware of the power that you have. You have tremendous healing powers. If you remember, there was a time where a lot of people were talking about faith healers. That this person could come and touch you, or even Jesus cured the lepers, or even, people could be healed. Actual diseases could be healed. And if you go online, there are so many videos of faith healers performing operations with their eyes closed, removing tumors, and nothing left of it. The mind is extremely powerful. We don't use all of its capacity only because we are very caught up in this world. So most of your day is outside of yourself. So you don't know what the power is that you have within you. It's only, why do we all go to these holy men? Siddhas, Ibn Arabi, Joel Osteen, we're all looking for different siddhas. Why? I don't know what Joel Osteen says or does, but if a man continually says good things, day after day after day after day, his energy is totally different from yours and mine. If you lose the propensity to think bad, to think evil, to pronounce judgments, to criticize, to feel superior or inferior, then you are at a different plane. You're at a different plane. You're not at the level of the world. So what is a siddha? A siddha is just tuned to a different frequency. If you just think in terms of a guitar or an instrument that you're tuning, there is one fine frequency that is the ultimate Brahman. We are all tuning our guitars, attempting to reach it, not quite getting there. And sometimes for brief moments it vibrates at the same frequency. And in those moments, you have perfect understanding of the world before, after, during. It's like you see through it. It cuts through everything else. People that have come to this world for the betterment of society are at a higher level of frequency. They live in this world where everything comes to them unsought because there is no hankering, there's only positivity, there's only goodness. So it's like they're just bathed in consciousness. Whatever evil thing comes, it comes through them and it goes away also. Doesn't stay. Whereas you and me, as soon as there is evil in the outside force, an evil thought, a negative thought, if we are in a negative phase, in a down, and you're feeling like, oh my God, this is nothing, life is so bad, it's because of this community that everything is bad. Someone tells you that, you'll catch it immediately. Yes, that's the reason. It is that community that has spoiled everything for the whole country, for the whole world. They need to be wiped out. That's how we catch that thing. And as soon as that disease gets you, it's a disease of negativity that cannot make you feel good. It cannot make you feel good. We all long to be happy. Isn't it? You long to be peaceful. Don't want anything to bother you. Just want to look at your computer without anyone coming and troubling you. Just want to do whatever it is that we do. We just want to be peaceful. But we are so caught up in the outside world that we forget that it's this inner engineering that Sadhguru says that has to be understood first. If you take care of that inner engineering and you surround yourself with goodness at all times, you create your own haven of peace. Your entire world will mirror that. Your entire world will mirror that. You look at these siddhas, look at Sai Baba's face, look at Sri Sri. There's a certain karune in their eyes, Dalai Lama. A certain deep compassion, a fragrance, that comes out. You can't control it. It's in their eyes. It brings tears to your eyes when you're in such a person's presence. Why? Why? Because there is only pure goodness. Nothing but pure goodness. That is what we are attempting to reach. When you lose the propensity for anything negative. You just lose it. You stop saying, it's never going to work out, it's never going to happen, it always takes me time, it's easier for other people, everything works out for them. You stop that. Look at the way she dresses, look at the way he walks, look at the clothes they wear, look at the people they hang out with. Oh my God, he smokes, oh my God, she drinks, oh my God, he does drugs. How much criticism each and every day. This one's too fat, that one's too thin. Always commenting on everything and everybody. So much to say about everybody else. Always defending your position. Be the last person in the conversation. Last one to sign off on that fight. Win the fight. How does that leave you? Making someone feel small makes you feel wonderful. For some people it might make them feel wonderful. For me, it doesn't work. I have to feel good. I have to feel good. I have to do the right thing. I have to. And the tendency, like I said, I keep telling you, the tendency from your sanskaras is to be negative. Why? The mind wants to control you and the mind likes the negative. You know that from all the news items that you scan through. You don't read the article on the baby giraffe that was born in Zimbabwe or something. Oh no, you're reading about the explosion here, the murder there, the man who killed his children. You're reading all those things. You're reading all those CNN headlines, whatever comes. This evil thing this man said, that one did that to him. You're not reading about all the good stuff. So don't tell me that your mind is always positive. No, it's negative. That is your tendency. So in order to make it positive, understand that you're all water. And you want the crystals inside of you to be in perfect formation, perfect harmony.